Hey, I'm Tony. Gonna start doing some reviews. This is number one, so may be redone. I may just throw it on there just because. Alright, today I'm hungry. Let's get into it. Geisha, whole baby scallops, canned. And have not seen a single review. I looked on YouTube to try to do a little bit research, see what other people were doing, and literally looked at probably 100 different videos. I changed how I searched it. I just simply searched canned babies, nothing. So, I don't know. This isn't a first, I guarantee you that, but as far as I can tell, there's few and far between. Okay, so, yeah, simple canned, easy open lid, as most of them do now. Whole baby scallops, water and salt, not in oil, like most oysters and stuff like that. Even tuna, I think sardines even come in oil, yeah. So, simple as that. Contains shellfish, parentheses says scallops, just in case. Distributed by, what is it? Kawasho Foods, USA, New York, farm raised in China. And I just noticed this. It says there's a warning on it. And it's not the one you would think. There's a caution and a warning. The caution is, in spite of careful inspection procedures, occasional shell fragments may be present. Okay. Standard. Just like bones and stuff, but these don't have bones, they got shells. The warning, however, it says cancer/reproductive harm. www.p65warnings.ca.gov. Because the farm raised, they just feed them pellets, and then same thing with fish. The concentrations just build up and build up. High mercury. I think even they found arsenic or heavy metals. I don't know, whatever heavy metals there could be. I know mercury. I want to say palladium, but that's probably not true. Something like that. So, pretty straightforward. And yes, it's reversed. I know it's annoying the hell out of me. I'm going to see if I can switch it. Alright, 3.75 ounces, or drained, very specifically, 2.47. In other words, it goes from 105 to 70 grams. Okay. Very, very simple standard can. And what kind of freaks me out a bit is the box has an expiration date. March 25th, Best Buy, March 25th. So, my light went out. March 2025. It is May 22 right now as of filming. So let's get my light back going on. However, the can just has numbers that do not amount to a sell by, Best Buy, expiration date, nothing. And it's a little dinged up, but it's in a can. What they say about the end of the world. If it's canned, it's good to eat. Oh yeah, one more quick thing. I would show you the label, but whatever. So one can, one serving. It's only got 60 calories, shockingly. That's very little. Like one hot dog is more than that. The 2.5 grams of fat, 1 gram of saturated fat, 20 milligrams, that's 7% of your cholesterol, 8% of your sodium, no carbs, no fiber, no sugars, no added sugars, protein 8 grams, so there's a little something there. 60% vitamin D. That's surprising. And 6% iron. Gee, I wonder why. Alright, let's just get into this. Sorry, this is groundbreaking stuff. Oh my god, they do resemble like it does on the picture. Just smells like that metallic tuna fish and clams. Like tuna fish and clams. Mostly clams for obvious reasons. Both mollusks. That's what's funny, it doesn't say mollusks, it says seafood. Oh yeah, let me show you what the cover looks like. They kind of jazz it up a little bit. Kind of looks like a flower. Kind of looks like escargot, or what I would assume it, something. And let's put here, I'm going to put the picture and what it really looks like. Take a look at this. This is going to be hilarious. And that's what it looks like. Okay. So, I keep looking at myself and it looks like I'm like staring off at the screen and into space, I mean. And just because it's only got salt on it, I figured I got a unopened onion and unopened garlic powder. Let's go ahead and open these. This isn't part of the review. It's just great. They make this easy. They put the freaking cap over top of the safety, security, freshness seal. Seal for freshness. Okay, so it's not for your security. Whew. Oh. No vampires. Whew. Well, that's garlic for you. So awkward having the camera faces directly forward, not like with some phones where it actually faces off to the side. So where's that to the middle for me? This is actually off to the left, and that's even further to the left. But okay, let's just open these. If I could forward fast, I'd forward fast. Yes, it's forward fast. Uh-oh. I don't know if I trust that too much. It kind of peeled off with it. Smells fresh though. It kind of makes me a little bit worried there. It's onion powder. Like violently ill, I know exactly what it was. Okay. And I did prepare fork or bowl. Not a clean bowl. And a napkin. I know it's really annoying. I should have got the chair. Okay. Well. Oh, that looks. No. Your director name here. Okay. Well, they kind of came out fairly easy. I was, not like with the oysters where there's like two come out, then you get oil and. Dang it, my light went out again. Maybe I should have planned for that, but it'd be funny if I wasn't even recording, so I've done that. It's like, oh, it was golden, man. Should have seen it. It was awesome. Yeah, my light is another phone. Okie dokie, let's get that going there. All right. I guess let me pick one up. I didn't realize Scallops had. Oh, this looks much better in camera than it does in real life. It's actually got color. So right there where I got the fork in, that is you can't. It's hard to tell. Let me try to get a more. Oh, I so want to eat that so bad. Okay, here we go. Nope, these are very mushy. Okay, so got like the part a clam would have, but then the scallop meat is in the. There we go. Now you can see it. So that's why when you get baby scallops, they're tiny. So damn, that means freaking just to make that much of a scallop would have to be like very big. Well, bon appetit. Okay. Mild clam taste. I got some crackers to go with it. Premium. Whole grain, though. I don't know how I feel about that. And they may be expired. Smell like cardboard like usual. Yeah, that's whole grain. It's like an flavored graham cracker. Oh God, it does. It's not. Oh, we're not going there. Not yet, at least. So there's about, let me see. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, about 25. First off, smell just like it tastes. Or tastes just like it smells, rather. Like a more mild clam, slightly. Like if you cranked it down to 75%. Oh, would be good for something. Not quite. It might be because they're farm raised or just in salt, just a saline solution that it took out the ocean taste, or maybe they're, a lot of stuff that's farm raised though is actually farm raised in cages in the sea, so they know where they're at. So farm raised doesn't necessarily mean like in a warehouse, actually it could be off the coast. I think they even do this with fish too. I think just pretty much any seafood you can really do it with, unless it's like a tuna that needs to, be out in the open. Why they probably cost so much. First impression, not that. Well, what can you expect for? I think it was $2 and something for that. I wanted to get like octopus, or I think that's what I wanted my first review to be, was actual octopus, or even the oysters were like $4, and I've had those. I know what to expect. This I've never had before, but all I can say is well, I guess it also depends on how you cook it though, because maybe with some other things, like I was saying, I already know what to expect with garlic powder, but maybe a little spritz of garlic powder, sprinkle of garlic powder. Maybe cooking with it some caramelized onions, some other seafood, maybe some oyster sauce. Okay. That actually did something. Tastes different now. That tastes more, still not what I remember scallops. Maybe it's because scallops were cooked in a specific, or generally are cooked in a specific way, or at least the ones I've had. I could be why this bringing that reminiscent taste. Nothing to write home about. Nothing bad to say about it either. Okay. So that was garlic powder. Try the onion. Ooh, that's oniony. Again, my light keeps going out. We're having technical difficulties, people. We learn as we go. Hey, at least the camera hasn't fallen down yet. You know what? I'll try the cracker. Oh, I guess you want to. Oh, this is fun stuff, ain't it? Cracker just overpowers it. It's a weak, not that strong as clam. Very reminiscent of clam. You know what? Let's try some of the juice. Just water. Oh, yep, that's exactly what it was. That's the scallop taste. Okay, simply the canning process. It's like when you put, you get saltwater fish, you can't put it in fresh water. Well, that's when it's alive, because it will die. Or also, but no, this is a good example. When people get Maine lobsters, or wherever they get lobsters, the best thing to do when you get them live and you're transporting back to eat them or selling them, put them in their native water. Put them in the domestic water. I don't know your synonym here. Just put them in some sort of liquid that is the correct saline, the correct pH, the correct temperature, stuff like that. You put them in fresh water, it will change the way it tastes and or kill it, you know. So that's probably what happened. They just put it in salt water. It may have been, you know, similar to the ocean water, but it leached all the flavor. Most of the scallop flavor is in the water, not in the actual scallop. So it's like, that's why it just tastes like generic seafood. You know, like when you go to the seafood market and you get that smell, it's like, oh, seafood, but you can't. It's just the generic smell. You know, versus like crabs, you can smell crabs. Shrimp, you can smell shrimp. Shellfish, that's what I'm saying. It has a generic shellfish smell to it. It's how would I describe it? Metallic, irony, like with clams. I keep saying that. It's very reminiscent of clams. Nothing much more than clam. The juice tastes like scallop more so than the scallop tastes like scallop. Put it that way. And even some store-bought scallops are just, you know, they taste better and they've been more processed. That's the word I'm looking for. This is just minimally processed. Um, but, well, it doesn't say it's minimally processed, but it's still got the chunk on it. I guess that's all the organs, all the reproductive organs, and whatnot. Let me give you one more. Oh, that one looks like it still has food in it. Looks like that's food. That's sand. Sand in it. So you know they're fresh. Let me get one that looks anatomic. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that might be better for naught. Okay. Move a napkin over here. Yeah, that's a different napkin. So that's a scallop piece you're used to seeing at the store, except obviously much smaller. This, it's in two pieces. It was actually wrapped around it. That, I believe, they're simple creatures. This was draped. I can't really recreate it. It was draped around, whatever. You get the picture. It looked like that. This, I believe, is reproductive. Similar texture, except not stringy. That tastes more different than the meat part. More like a scallop than the meat part. It's like a tender, almost. It's like a tender pseudo clam. That's the name of my next band. Tender Pseudo Clam. We specialize in beach pop. So, would I buy it again? With a recipe. Straight out of the can, as it's meant to be eaten. Well, I say as it's meant to be eaten because it's in a can. It's prepared. It's ready to go. You know, crackers, except I would not recommend whole grain. Is too overpowering. I don't know. It's probably why I've never seen them. Goes my light again. So let's wrap this up in 50 seconds. So, okay. Do I like them? Yes, I would say yes. Was I misleaded? Yes, I was misleaded. So I like them, but by saying scallops, you're expecting scallops. These don't taste like how I wanted them to taste. Ooh, I struggled through that. So they don't taste like I want them to taste. Rating scale of 1 to 10. And I'm going to encompass everything with this. So, let's see. For looks, It's damned similar to the packaging. So looks, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. An 8 or 9 out of 10. I already said 9. 9 out of 10. Flavor out of 10. Weak sauce here. Weak sauce. Hints of scallop flavor. Um, I'm just rating the taste. I'm not rating like the taste for what I paid or what I got. I'm just rating taste. Sadly, it's an abysmal 2. I'll give it 2.5. I don't even know why I'm doing that. 2. Okay. As for smell, I guess you can say smell. It it was the same too. Tastes like clams. It's like that generic seafood sauce that they get. They can never nail it. Like lobster sauce does not taste like lobster. If it just says fish sauce, okay, that's fine. Fish is so broad. This did not taste like scallops. It looked like scallops. I'll give them that. It looked like scallops. And as far as bang for your buck, I'm just saying that. So as far as a budget, cost, you can say cost. Two and something. I got the receipt somewhere. I'll look for it while I think of this. $2, and I can't find my receipt. So I guess we're gonna say just screw that idea. So $2. It wasn't even $2.50 altogether. Not that impressive. Can of sardines doesn't even really cost $2. But then again, that's sardines. I'd give it mediocre. I can't, but I'd say 5 out of 10. And I haven't made a recipe. Like I said, would I buy it again? Yes, with a recipe. And that's like 60% yes. So it's leaning more toward yes than no. Because I just wanted to go with a yes or no. I didn't want to rate that. So, yeah, I'd buy it again. If I had a recipe. Was I impressed? Not the slightest bit. Was it cost effective? Yeah, it was $2. Would I recommend it to someone? No. I'm sorry to say, but they did not. They didn't. Is nothing to write home about. Nothing to say. Oh my God, you got to try this. These I wouldn't. That's why there was probably Geisha probably deleted all the reviews. See how long this one lasts. And it's gone for 23 minutes now. I'm probably going to edit this. Hopefully I can. Might do it. Anyways, so, overall, from a scale of 1 to 10, what on earth would I put this at? Not good at all. It looks great. Doesn't taste great. Doesn't smell like what I was expecting it to smell. It was cheap. 3 out of 10. I'd say 3 out of 10. Not that good. And I've had clams, oysters, sardines, kipper snacks, tuna, whole bunch of baby clams I've had, and those even taste exactly what you expect, clam. I even had the one in the shell and out of the shell, and minced, smoked. I even had boiled oysters, in the can, the one that's an actual, upright cylindrical can. So that's my review. Take it for what it is. Take it with a grain of salt or a whole baby scallop. Yep. So overall, buy at your own dime. Buy with your own dime, and I guess if I lowered there goes my light. Oh, I guess that's closing time. So I guess if I lowered my expectations, because it said, ooh, scallops, cool. I guess if I lowered my expectations and didn't expect much, I would have been pleasantly surprised. However, I was expecting scallops. This did not provide. So, thanks for watching. I'm Tony. See you all later.